Blake, Victoria General, you've done a lot of work with this horse leading into his debut run. What did you think about it?
I thought it was a good run, you know, he hit the line well. They went very fast in front. He did a few things wrong throughout the race. He was a little bit slow away. First time under lights, he got a bit lost. But I like the way he hit the line, and hopefully with natural improvement tomorrow night he can run another good race.
And do you think he'll benefit from the race night experience too?
100%, you know, he was a little bit overawed being first time under lights and his first start. So culminating with those two factors, I think heading into tomorrow night he'll be much better for the experience, and he seems to be better in his track work, so I'm hoping that as I say, he can improve and run a better race.
He's by so you think. Do you think he'll be a better horse when he gets over a bit more ground as well, or could he run a competitive race or win over 1200 tomorrow?
Look, to be honest, I think he's going to be better suited over 1600 metres, possibly even further. But he's been a real work in progress. From the first time I trialled him at Sha-Tin, he wanted to jump and go too keen. So we've really tried to harness his enthusiasm and get him to settle. He's starting to come our way, but he's still a long way off being the full article at the moment. But he's making steady progress, and that's all we can ask of him. And I'm sure he's going to run a good race, but hopefully we just need the cards to fall our way, and if it happens tomorrow night, he should be competitive.
Chad, Super Axiom, they don't get much easier than that, those sort of wins on debut.
No, he was very impressive. We thought he might be able to do that off what he showed beforehand, but it was good to see him go to the races and put it all together and win like he did. How
much did you have left in the tank with him?
A lot. He obviously won on raw ability. He just killed him with his speed. He's a very fast horse. So he goes to the Valley now into Class 3, 1200. It's a different sort of race. Obviously Happy Valley, but he's an exciting young horse.
He's trialled at the Valley before too. I know you didn't ride him, but you would have seen that trial. Going there, does that give you any concerns at all?
No, not at all. He's quite a straightforward horse. He's got brilliant gate speed, which will hold him in good stead with a good draw. And let's hope he copes with the change in venue nicely, and he can get the job done again.
How much more is there to come from him?
Well, I think there's quite a lot. He's very exciting. He gives a tremendous feel. I've done a lot of work with him since his win, and he seems to have come on nicely. He's a young horse who will just keep getting better.
Manstar, Loving a Boom also line up in this race. They're both horses you rode last time out, but it was a case of just wanting to stick with Super Axiom.
Of course, yeah. They're both, competitive in Class 3, but I think and I hope Super Axiom can go right on with it.
Joe, kind of cool. It was the first time you're on him last time out of the races. What did you think of that win?
That was quite impressive win, wasn't it? He did it in a good way, in a way that even if he's up in class now, you would think that he could repeat.
The way that he finished off, you must have been pleased the way that he responded when you asked him for his effort. He quickly put a gap on the field there.
Yeah, look, last time, which was pretty much different than his previous races, he had a good gait. So he was able to right away get into a very good position. The pace was on, but when I put him out, he showed that he's got a lot of turn of foot, and if he's able to produce that once again, he's going to be hard to beat, I would say.
He wore blinkers for the first time last time out. I know that was your first time riding him, but based on watching his replays and those sort of things leading into last time, could you notice a difference with them on for him?
Listen, he travels underneath me as well as I would like him to. So I'm glad that Frankie has put it on him last time when I was on him for the first time. And I think did work pretty good. So I've seen no reason why he would change it at this time. And as the horse did win last time very impressively, I'm quite confident about him once again.
And just a quick word on Frankie. We saw on Sunday he celebrated his 200th winner as a trainer, and pretty quick fashion for him. You've had a lot to do with Frankie, both as a trainer and when he was assistant to John Size. From your point of view, what's it like working with Frankie?
Frankie is a very polite person, very easy to work with. He's no doubt a good trainer. You wonder why he's able to put on good results so quickly. Such a short period of time. He did win a lot of races, including some of the big ones, and no doubt he deserves to be getting it all. this is a number that is definitely going to be behind very soon, as he's got some nice horses in his yard, and I'm sure he's going to keep on looking after them very well.
Alexis, you won on Golden Dash last time out at Happy Valley. He had to cover a bit of ground. Were you impressed by the tough nature of that win?
Yeah, it was pretty impressive. He's such a big horse. He's got a big stride, and I think he probably needs some space to get going and give his best. So I did cover a little bit of ground, but the race was a bit messy, and after all, I had so much comfort, and the horse was able to give me something good in the straight.
So he heads back to Happy Valley on Wednesday night. You've ridden him in a couple of gallops leading into this race. How is the horse heading to the races?
Oh, he's in good form. Last piece of work was very good, and he's fresh and happy, so he should do well again.
Another horse in the race is Explosive Witness, who you won on last time out. He's won his last 3 in a row. What do you think about him?
I think he's a very good horse as well. He's a different type. He's got a great turn of foot. Yeah, this horse is definitely a good chance, and I have no doubt that Christophe Soumillon will handle the 1200 and the horse.